剧情普通困难，这还用想吗，兄弟们
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
游戏的字幕有问题啊，兄弟们。这个男人不会是我们的男主角吧？我的妈，太帅了啊，兄弟们，有一种丰满的美啊！
Already gone.
.画面好像有点黑啊。哎呦！有没有被吓到，各位？哟，由于我们目前没有这个手电筒，所以想打败这些妖怪的话是不可能的。算了，换个方向我去。哎呦，这完啊！
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm done. What the fuck? Shit. Stop!
这完全是杀猪啊！开膛破肚啊！那么咱们真正的主角是一个女性啊，并不是男性，而且好像还是一个警察啊 ，FBI 之类的。这个游戏开场我只能给它6分。
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too.
它有些字幕并没有翻译，各位。
Stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
他说的一些话没有完全以字幕的方式呈现，我发现。
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
他说的是没什么你想听的建议，他来了一句翻译成什么，我真是服啊！前面的没字都不见了。
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
回归一邀请。我想说，这个游戏的帧数，兄弟们太卡了，我调一下。OK， 稍微好了一点。
Memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
地图可显示区域内的关键场所。这有女巫的小屋、杂货店、女巫之勺。
Quit your belly aching.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, Couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
我堂堂天地会总舵主居然要钻狗洞啊！
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
这个地方一看就不简单啊！一般国外的这个恐怖片都有类似的这个什么湖什么的，你可以在意念之境查看案件版。我去，
The mind place.
意念之境，我的思维宫殿。
To sift through clues and work the case. Building the mind place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
这也太牛逼了！
The facts are on the board.
我的妈
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
OK， 案件版是一种心理技术，萨甲可以利用案件版来分析线索并推进调查。行，我们来看看。 受害者啊，所有的受害者都在2010年失踪了。此外，没有其他的共同点。泰德·莱恩牙医刺伤，肿胀，手腕上有淤青。温迪·戴维斯老师身体肿胀，胸部有大伤口。伯西·沃尔夫商店老板心脏被取走，奇怪的纹身。谋杀方法是什么呢？谋杀案有略微的不同。 共同的特征只有尸体浮肿，但死因不同，胸部创伤，死后在水中浸泡过。手腕和腿部有淤青，被打过呗。胸前的深部伤口，心脏被取走，变态啊！所有尸体都有浮肿现象，这可能是泡了水吧？对，凶手的侧写，尸体上的验尸纹身，3号受害者的尸体上布满了无法辨认的纹身，也许是凶手在传达什么消息，又或者是凶手的艺术。 谋杀目标没有明显的共同特征，这些受害者除了都在2010年失踪以外，没有明显的共同点。行，可能是乱杀的啊。胸部创伤类似于动物屠宰手法所致的伤口，凶手也许是运动爱好者或者猎人。OK， 那就没什么线索了，兄弟们。这还有什么文档？关掉。我们可以走了吗？地图。 这地方怎么这么诡异啊？离开这儿，兄弟们。
See you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that have the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm.
劲风，远处那座巍峨的山峰，正是俯瞰巨虎符的地标。劲风只要角度合适，你就能在看到劲风的美景倒映在平静的湖面上，山景以镜像的方式呈现。
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
不是这里吧，兄弟们？能先探索吗？可以，哇，这么自由啊！
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
这有个奇怪的符号，兄弟们，难道是三体人来过啊？这有一封信。友情提醒：同样闯入此地之人，有人说这个湖是一个火山口，是由火山喷发形成的，或者是火山喷发后留下的灰岩坑。但如果事实并非如此呢？如果是非自然人为的呢？有意创造的吗？我觉得这个湖不是自然形成的，而是设计出来的，肯定有什么目的。这个湖是一个藏身处，风平浪静的湖面下隐藏着一个秘密机器，只要按下一个按钮就能启动，而拿着按钮的人就在湖边的大房子里。一切准备就绪。我知道第一幅画水位，由火山形成的真正火山口岩浆。第二幅画水位，工程结构奇怪的机器。什么意思？他们人呢？
Wonder what's inside.
需要密码。
I should take a look around for a way to
确实。
open this thing.
这拿枪也能开啊？哎，
A creepy twig sculpture?
嗯，这么真实。
Now this is the scene of the crime.
哎呀，
Found him on the table.
怎么那玩意都有，真是。
Nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay.
别看他啊，
Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
你解锁的第一个关键图像，你可以把它放在一年之境的案板上。非得现在放吗 ？C 能让萨甲查看已激活的线索，用左键选择关键图像并放到案板上。
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
OK， 将关键图像放置在案板上会开启新的调查路径。在落灰镇附近的树林里又发现了一具尸体，时机刚好，得去看看是否与我们要调查的谋杀案有关。OK， 我们要调查这里。
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
检查尸体，别呀，大哥，这个尸体我可不能乱看呀。
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
OK。 心脏被取走了，但又留在了尸体旁边的桌子上。谋杀被什么中断了吗？
Keep trying.
这些点不了是吧？淤伤表明受害者在被捆绑时还活着。为什么不让我放啊？啊？
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
OK， 线索已经解决了味觉问题，并解锁了一个推论。随着调查的推进，你会解锁新问题并更新目标。按下 Ctrl 键可查看更新后的目标。深入了解受害者，深入了解凶手。
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
就一个线索吗？哎，我们有一把手枪啊，装备。
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
OK， 与人交谈，查看周围的环境，都可以发现线索。这个死掉的人也是这个 FBI 啊。
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state, but yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
OK。凯西·南丁格尔因为贸然行事被联邦调查局解雇了。桑顿受害者是罗伯特·南丁格尔，他最后一次露面是在13年前的灰洛镇。多组足迹，稍后再说。The hell？ 怎么了？
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
没了。
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display.
还需要调查吗？
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
到处看看啊。哎
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
没用。
Nice talking to you, too.
不知所措，跟着做就行。洗手，从冰箱取出鸡肉，睡个午觉。纳尼？哦，这是密码图案。那就是根据上面这个文字来找到这个图案对应的这个那个什么，洗手、冰箱、午觉。OK， 洗手、冰箱先不看， 先洗手啊，两个三角形上下，冰箱重合，然后睡觉，上下重合加左右。OK， 子弹，然后啊，这还是什么补给吗？如果你不是拜树教的，就别动任何东西。我就动啊。啊，没有线索吗？行，好吧。
Did they plan for the murder to happen here?
让我一探究竟。哎，9月3号周一，发现一些可疑活动。外面盯梢的人认为他看到灌木丛中有动静，在附近发现了脚印，但有些被外面盯梢的人毁坏了，提醒自己训练岗哨。9月4号周二，无事可报，只有一些动物寻常情况。9月5号周三，天黑后有猎人外出，偷猎者吗？听到几声枪响，不是我们的人，得盯紧这些人，他们可能有意外收获。行。No。收起。哦。
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious
没什么
type.
线索啊，兄弟们。
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
哦，这还有个线索没点到啊！啊，又稍后再说，什么鬼？莫名其妙。深入了解凶手。这里我已经来过了呀。
I think I saw something.
哦
It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
You think you saw something？ 我怎么都没有看到什么东西。莫名其妙，这个符号应该只是解锁这个箱子用的。那就怪了呀。What the fuck, man？
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
I think that's everything.
OK， 找到了。
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Why？ 受害者从哪来的？
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
哦。凭借萨甲的直觉，他可以通过侧写相关人员发现新的线索。失踪人士，疑似谋杀。
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
OK。我能感觉到兰丁格尔是从湖里出现的，但他已经失踪了13年了，为什么现在出现了？这期间他去哪儿了？不是说湖里来的吗？还去哪儿了？检查湖边，接下来。
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
裸泳。
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
真没见过
You
世
need to
面。
get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boat. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
大概瞅一下就可以了。感兴趣的可以暂停一下。
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Can't go any further.
不能再往前了。去意念之境看看。什么？他穿过了一块大石头，见鬼了！
I think he came from
太多疑点了，
but his tracks make no
串不起来。
sense.
问错问题了？这里还有别的事情吗？还有。所以凶手在监视我们。 受害者是他们的同事，正是13年前在此失踪的联邦调查局特工。
We found a page in the woods, a story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him, in his chest. I must find out what.
哦，在他的胸腔里。难道要回去检查尸体？有可能。
Welcome back, Anderson.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
这边道路还挺复杂啊。女巫的小屋，巨虎符女巫曾经居住于此，当心她的灵魂可能仍然在这里游荡。哦，是吗？我倒要看看。哎呦，你们看，还能启动，你看。很真实啊！这最后是上吊了吗？哎呦，这你妹的，关个门都跟个卡 bug 了一样，这游戏没做好啊，全是问题。看看这边，哇，这也太多了吧！周五，米奇今天告诉我，他们一家搬走了，真糟糕！我还没有告诉他我喜欢他呢，还有什么意义呢？他说他父母想在大城市里找到更好的工作，送他上更好的学校，这也无可厚非。谁会想留在这该死的灰洛镇？周日，所以我告诉他，他说谢谢，我要疯了。周一，我昨晚又溜出去了，去了湖边的大房子。这次我没有像往常那样只是远远的看着，也没有像往常那样什么都没做，见鬼去吧。总之，那里发生了一些奇怪的事情，我要查清楚，明天再去，带上更好的装备，我一定能想办法进去的，拍些照片，这会是我的一次大壮举。弹药，你倒是来个怪啊！真的是。光给弹药干嘛？莫名其妙。走吧。
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
What the fuck? 声音听起来不太对呀。
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it. Did you get lost, Anderson?
回去的根本不会被杀了吧？啊，还在。
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
不是说他的胸口里面被塞了什么东西吗？奇怪。
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
把尸体带回去尸
I
检
think something's
啊！
been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
OK。
Thanks.
Thanks。
I'll be back in a second.
我想想啊，应该
Let's
是
get
走
the
哪边
car,
来着？
drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
截至目前没有什么妖怪啊，比较正常。
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
不是这个车吗？好吧。
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
The 这个地方看起来不错啊。
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's all.
Oh dear. Youth.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Good to see you. Can't believe that happened.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
你凭什么认定那就是邪教？
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
确实够了。
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
这个女的在隐瞒什么事儿啊？
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Good to see you.
把这个女的侧写一下。
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
OK。哎，秘密藏匿物，这还解锁了一个什么经验？ 哦，我可以随便去别人房间吗？
Rest easy, buddy.
真善良啊，呵呵，真善良。地图。
Can't open this with my bare hands.
需要钥匙。 看来这个地方还是会隐藏什么秘密啊，兄弟们！也可能是些弹药啊。点唱机坏了，行。 在餐厅询问目击者。
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She
drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird. You don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
哦，这个女 FBI 还选择性的遗忘了一些这个悲伤的事儿，她女儿出事儿了，是吧？检查兰丁格尔的尸体，前往警察局。哎，不是说要1周吗？
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
"难道那个人可以预知未来？"
Hey, boss. The corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Just
Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
哇哦，看这个妹子，兄弟们 ，What the hell？ 仙女下凡啊！乖乖。
It won't open. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. That's not right.
Oh. 胸部创伤显然就是死因，有什么东西插入了胸部。
waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
这除了凶手的人他胸部里面留一个纸条，还能是谁呢？肿胀原因不明，皮肤和心脏上有奇怪的纹身，胸腔内放了一页纸，身体和心脏上都有纹身，杀手怎么会有时间纹这些东西？不合理，确实不合理。布克家的人描述说，多名袭击者戴着驼鹿面具，高喊着把那家伙砍成肉末。这是一个有组织的杀手团伙，不是一个独行的连环杀手。OK。关注案件会追踪萨甲已获得的对象和信息，记录收集进度。邪教藏匿物。OK。
I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Hmm. 邪教的目标
No.
No. No. 谁参与了？什么样的邪教？戴着面具的邪教。大量物资放在桌子上。邪教的心理。不对，无法拼凑了，都是错的。
Same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
他这句翻译错了，不是随身携带啊，而是我在这里留着呢。
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pain. I'm so scared. 快捡枪
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
尽量待在光亮处，能够避免被敌人发现。我就不走了。
He can't see me in the light.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
OK， 兄弟们，安全处能够为我恢复部分生命值，如果在战斗中离开或发动攻击，就会暂时无法使用了。行，快走。我的枪，我的枪！右键瞄准，左键射击。这整个一生化危机啊！
Vanished.
章中结束了，兄弟们，第一章啊。那么咱们本期视频也就先体验到这里啊。那么喜欢我的视频，不要忘了关注我的频道。咱们下期再见，拜拜。